The Raiders won. They beat the Packers 17-13. The two teams are both 2-3. You look at them and you go, neither is really that good. But really, two very different storylines after that game. For the Raiders, you have Max Crosby playing his tail off, a one-man wrecking crew on national television. The stats don't even tell the story. He had 5 tackles, 1 sack, 4 TFLs, a bunch of hurries. But when you look at the PFF analytics, eventually when the numbers come out in the breakdown, he dominated the game. So many pressures and this and that, and pass rush win rate. Can't wait to see that. He personally dominated the game. And the Raiders, for the last 2 years, have been the worst team. Not near the bottom, the worst team in the NFL defensively when it comes to forcing turnovers. No one's even close. They are that bad. Last night, the Raiders forced 3 turnovers. Jordan Love, weeks 3 through 5, 6 interceptions. Were they all his fault? I don't know. Maybe. Last night, didn't play well. The Packers, without Aaron Jones, are a different team. Without David Bakhtiari, a different team. And Jordan Love has got to do a lot. And he has got to figure it out with this young group of wide receivers, obviously with their own list of injuries as well. That was only Justin Watson's second game of the season last night. They weren't necessarily on the same page. Matt LaFleur talked afterwards about those wide receivers needing to be better, tracking deep balls, coming back for the ball, coming out of their break and fighting for the ball in the deep shots, because right now the Packers are as bad a team as it is in the NFL on completing deep passes down the field. Without Aaron Jones, it's a bad look right now. They had a mini bye to get ready for this game. They played Thursday last week, then had the weekend off. They had 10 days to prepare. Now they have another bye. It is back to the drawing board time. Hopefully get healthy with Aaron Jones here for the Packers. Clearly, this is not their division in the NFC North. They already lost and lost badly last week to the Lions, a game after which Matt LaFleur said, we got our asses kicked. Yesterday, he didn't say that, kind of toned it down a little bit, but he realizes they have a lot of work to do. I am not yet writing Jordan Love off. I mean, don't do that. First couple of weeks, his numbers were great. Week 3, not so great early in the game against the Saints, but then he had that great fourth quarter rally, won the game after Derek Carr got hurt. I think the Saints win it if Carr doesn't get hurt, but that's not the case. He rallied him back, Love did. I still very much believe in Jordan Love. You're going to have up, you're going to have down. Last night was certainly the down. As for the Raiders, bear with me here. I think the Raiders are in position to go on a little bit of a run. I do.
Yeah, their schedule is favorable.
It is. Are they a good team? No, they are not. They're not. But half the league's 2-2. We're 2 and whatever. Look, this is a 500 league right now, and the Raiders are a 2-3 team. The Raiders next week. Who do they get, Brockman?
Patriots.
They get Bill Belichick's New England Patriots.
Bad game.
Coming to town. Not a great game.
Bad football.
But hey, you two's at the Sphere.
Hey.
I think my brother's going tonight.
Del Tufo, you're going tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow night.
Wait, maybe.
No, that's tomorrow night.
Hold on.
Tomorrow night.
Wait back for a text from my brother. Maybe you guys will be there
together
on the same day.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think they're playing.
Are you only going once, Mike, or twice?
Once.
I never know. You got to ask.
I could only ask the favor once.
Okay. Look at you, Del Tufo. If he wins the lottery, he's going to buy the Sphere.
I will buy the Sphere.
Yeah.
From James Dolan? Yeah,
yes.
right.
Yeah. He'll give it to you. Why not? Anyway.
And the Knicks.
Yeah, good luck with that one. If he hears you may want to buy the Knicks, he will ban you from the building.
That's true.
He'll treat you like Charles Oakley. So the Raiders get the Patriots, and then they go to Chicago. And then they go to Detroit because they're getting a third primetime game by week 8. But what if I told you the Raiders are looking at 4-3? Now, again, they are not even close to good enough to start looking at the schedule and checking off wins. But I did just do that. But if they could, I don't know, maybe learn to run the football a little bit more consistently. At least they were dedicated to the run last night. They gave Josh Jacobs 20 carries. if they could find Davante Adams in the first half, which was stunning that they did not last night. And I'm not just talking for angry fantasy, yell at the TV, it's Monday night, I need to rally and win purposes. That wasn't me. I was already winning. Thank you, Desmond Ridder, Sam Howell, and Tyreek Hill. Yes, I said Desmond Ridder and Sam Howell. But they need more than one target in the first half for Davante Adams, who had 33 targets in the previous 2 games combined. I think the Raiders can go on a little bit of a run. I really, 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 really do. Their defense came around last night, and the Packers' defense played well, but not well enough, which takes us, as we circle back to the Packers, to that side of the ball, and what was said in the locker room after the game. Now, I do not think this is dissension. I do not think this is we're throwing the kid quarterback under the bus already. I think this is a very good player who is unflinchingly honest most times, just speaking honestly after the game. But Hoskins, if we could cue up Jair Alexander, everyone listen to this.
Yeah, I think at this point it's pretty obvious that the defense has to not give up any touchdowns, I think that's a part of being self-critical of our defense because, the offense is pretty young, and they're still figuring out their mojo. So, the defense, we gotta be the ones to score and stop them from scoring.
That one read a lot differently than it actually sounds there now when you watch it. On Twitter, it read, we can't give up touchdowns with this offense if we're going to win a game. But he also says there, we have to be self-critical. The Packers are in a position now where they need the defense to carry the offense. And honestly, the defense just is not good enough. It isn't. Now, Joe Barry's team played better last night. Joe Barry being the defensive coordinator, who's under a lot of fire in Green Bay. This year is no different. Last year, the same thing. But the Packers are truly a team in transition. You thought maybe coming into the year, the way they got out of the gates and they pounded the Bears at Soldier Field week 1, that this transition would be a lot easier than you thought it would be. The growing pains with Jordan Love maybe weren't going to be there. Hey, they're going to compete with the Lions. Hey, they're going to compete with the Vikings, who are, well, yeah, that's getting ugly. We'll get to that in a minute. But you know what it is after 5 games? I think the Packers are exactly what we thought they would be. A team in transition with a quarterback who is trying to figure it out, and a team that really, like most good teams, have a hard time overcoming injuries to their best players. And without Aaron Jones, he's only been active twice. They are a different team. You also have to wonder whether or not they needed him out there for those 5 carries last week against the Lions. Like, if he isn't ready, He's not ready.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.